This video, we have a gameplay breakdown for you guys. I'm going to be playing some Madden 25, and we're going to be breaking down the Eagles offense and the dollar defense is kind of what I'm running. If you guys want to get any of my full ebooks, offensively or defensively, that's going to be in our school community. That link is going to be in the description down below. And yeah, just been enjoying the game a little bit recently, trying to work on, just different things like switch stick and reads. And I feel like a lot of the game comes down to post snap this year. So wanted to talk a little bit about just the post snap process and how to kind of read the field as on both sides of the ball, as it definitely pertains to offense and to defense. A lot of it is simply taking like a minute to kind of think a little bit about what your opponent's going to do based on the formation they come out in, especially defensively, and trying to take away, the main, lead domino, like right there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stop the stretch. We're actually trying to stop the run, and we weren't able to. But understanding, like, taking away the lead domino, taking away the main thing that they want to accomplish. So if they're in five wide, like he's about to be in this empty stealer, one of the things that I'm thinking defensively is I just want to make sure that I take away the seam streaks, force him to throw anywhere but the seam is pretty much what I'm going to do. And he throws right at me, not able to catch the ball because this game is great. Even though everybody has pick artists, lurk artists, it just doesn't matter. You still drop picks all left and right. Now he's going to go to this bunch open formation. Anytime you're defending a bunch formation in this year's game, cover two is a pretty decent strategy on the bunch side, and then kind of rolling the coverage over there. But got ran on again, and yeah, fun times here in the Mutt Streets. I'm not going to lie. One of my least favorite times of the year is really this time of year because everybody has like just like super offensive lines and super running backs, and they just run the ball every play. Like it's just crazy to me. You try to get a game in now. I mean, you're just getting I form wing. Like we're just out here. So it is what it is. It is. Yeah, late in the year, it's kind of what you see. And then they not able to capitalize on that D-line pick there, but whatever. All right, 3rd and 4. So we kind of get him on a 3rd and 4. A lot of defense, seriously, in this year's game. It really is all about being patient, like 100%. Try to get over here. He's going to cut. What a great route. I mean, just fantastic. I mean, just phenomenal. I was going to talk about my reads on defense, but I'm not going to lie. The way he's playing offense right now, you're just trying to figure out what the routes are. This is why I hate playing random players. Like, players that don't run, players that run just, I'm going to get comments. They're like, man, he's just working the ball up and down the field on you. But I mean, this is, what do you do? I mean, what do you do when we got, the best offensive line ever? We break every tackle. Like we got 2 yards on that. That's crazy to me that was 2 yards. Yeah. This guy is definitely, I mean, he's just out here. Not a fan of the way he sees the game. Not going to lie. All right, we're going to go 6-1, trying to stop the run here. And we're not going to stop the run here. We are going to stop the run here, but we're going to push him forward so that he can have a first down. And this is really the state of the game. I mean, this is basically what you see consistently right now. So normal live close. I just want him to have to do something other than run the ball. So we're going to do this defense. I'm probably going to still get ran on. And I am. Yep. Good job. Great drive by Oh Lord Gavin. And yeah, I mean, you just see like, the ability to change his plays up, the ability to audible around, get advantage in the run game, just make the game very simple for himself. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I don't like doing gameplay videos. I'm not going to lie. I've been getting a lot of requests from people that want to see me play the game. This is one of the reasons I don't like to do that, because you play Oh Lord Gavin, boot up to do a little gameplay video, and we're out here in I-form wing, and it's just balling. So I'm not exactly a fan of that way of playing. That's why I like to do film rooms, right? I actually really love doing the film rooms. But anywho, not a fan of this right now. Not a fan of this at all. All right, so we're going to go cheap flat post. I mean, just an amazing user by my opponent and his good defensive lineman, just shedding my offensive line, because why wouldn't they? Yeah, this is something. This is a game. This is a game we play right now, boys. We this is, At the end of the day, the ball games are won and lost up front. We got big Randall McDaniel at the slot. We literally, like, you know what's crazy about the game right now? 2 out of the 3 of my receivers are offensive linemen or defensive linemen. I have Ed Too Tall, and I got Randall McDaniel. And then, I got big Jimmy Graham, and then I got Calvin. Can I please make that throw? One of the things I love, though, about tall receivers is they can just cut the ball off really well. I forgot, due to theme team purposes, I don't have Eric Dickerson in the game, so I need to sub him into the squad. All right, we're going to go motion angle wheel here. Got a little high-low read on the left. See how that corner goes in? That tells you it's man coverage. And you got that isolation on that out route, speed out route from the slot. One of the best routes in the game. And this is my divisional. Yeah, that's kind of a good playoff matchup here with Oh Lord Gavin. Hoping it's Gavin. And he's got quite the offensive system. Just kind of calling random plays and just works because of the way the game is right now. All right, I'm going to go to this play here. Read that flat. Goes cover 2. Wasn't a great play call for cover 2. Probably had the drag on the left side. Cover 3 cloud. Ooh. All right, this is one of my favorite red zone plays. Let's see if it works here. Watch it not work. Look for the out route on the left side, and he's not going to run his route right. So we're just going to scramble with Poe. One of the best things about Poe is he has the Truz ability, so you don't have to slide. Kind of a super underrated ability on your quarterback. Putting Truz on your quarterback really is a great thing. That's a great feature. You don't get any more fluky fumbles. Probably could have thrown that post. I didn't love that. I thought I was going to get... And I just got... Ugh. You know what's something that's really interesting about the state of this game right now? I will say this. I might even do this to this guy on the other side of the ball because of the way he's playing the game. The 2-man rush right now, not terrible. Not terrible at all. All right. To just hit this simple speed out. Let's just not make the game hard. It's running cover 3 on the left. You just throw a speed out. You catch it. You get your feet down. And now, one of the underrated things about scoring when I scored is when he gets the ball, he should have to pass up and down the field. We do get ball at half. Always recommend kicking the ball off in the beginning of the game. I think that's just a super simple thing that it makes, just gives you a better chance at kind of getting that end of half, kind of controlling the end of the half, which you can use as a great way to control the game. And we got George Pickens here returning the ball. It's going to fumble here, boys. Everybody's got Avalanche, but nobody can hit him because, the pursuit angles in this game are just fantastic. All right, we got empty base trio. So this is where he threw that pick to me last time. And I can't get my setup in because we just can't switch players. There's a little slot stick route. Ooh. And he's going to scramble out with Poe. He doesn't have Truz on him. And I guess we're just going to have to start containing. Yeah, I just love the way these guys play offense. It's just a masterpiece. You talk about it. Look at that hard flat. Just stay inside and the quarterback able to scramble outside of it. Now we're running a quarterback draw and just perfect blocking by my opponent. You talk about just fantastic schematics. This is some of the best stuff. And this is literally, like, in my personal opinion, this is why the engaged defense was created, for people like this. And a great throw by him. He actually had it too, which is sad to say. But we're going to be running the engage until he beats it. I'd love if it would just stop clicking off of the wrong players. That's another great feature of the game right now, and in kind of what we see with the game. Good old late in the year Madden. Just can't get any better than this. I need to stop complaining and get a stop here. It's 3rd and 10. That's probably my one chance. Boom. There's the in route. And that's what, like, I'm telling you, this engage defense was created for people like this. It really, really, truly was. As you saw, I went to the engage blitz, and all of a sudden, things changed for him. He's going to punt. He's going to play some sound fundamental football. and punt, and I got big old Randall McDaniel. You would think he would be on the D line, but no, he's returning the kick. Why wouldn't he be? Because he's got Tank. You know, if they have Tank, you want them returning the ball because guess what? If you don't have Tank on your players, they fumble the ball every time because everybody has avalanches. So, yeah, just a fun game we play right now. I'm gonna go cheap flat post. Gonna go cover 2 on the left. No, not throw right at him. And Calvin, you might be off the team for that because not only did you not score, but you also did not get out of bounds. So tough scene for Calvin there. All right, we got 32 seconds. We do get ball at half. So the one thing we have to do is we have to get points. We have to get 3 points. We got to get this lead up to 2 possessions. That would make him have to pass the ball, just great defense by my opponent. As you see there, his match coverage didn't really match. And it's just another example of why you shouldn't be calling match coverage in Madden 25 because guess what? The inside quarter, he decided he was just going to let a streak run right by him. So shout out to cover 4 palms, shout out to cover 4 quarters. Even though I love those coverages in real life, I would never advise really running those in Madden unless they were actually good. In this year's game, they're pretty bad. Not going to lie. There are some little ways to run match, which I'm working on a little something to explain that, but not ideal. Not ideal to run match this year. I'm not going to lie. All right, so because of the way he seems to see the game here, I think we're going to run this defense with our safeties backed off. And we're just going to hit him with the engage, make him throw the ball in the middle of the field. Bad pocket by him. And now we got him in a 2nd and 23. Why would you call a timeout? No reason for that. I mean, you have 3 of them when you can just, run the ball. It's just a great call by him. I mean, just a fantastic call to go into halftime. Got the inside zone. And guess what? We get the ball. I promise you he will not stop us. We will get out here. We will score 7. And we will finish this man. You know, it's crazy how angry they can make somebody in the first drive of the game. But the way the game is this year, I mean, I'll tell you what's really interesting about the game is they literally decided, I mean, EA, I feel like they really truly just decided, you know what, like we're just not going to fix the double pass. Like we're just going to let you double pass against zone and it just breaks zone coverage. Like why not? And they've kind of done that with some other stuff too, other glitches in the game. Match coverage here. Let's see if he runs it again. I think I could throw that. Let's see. I'm gonna throw a pick. I told you, I promised you I wouldn't get stopped, and I almost got stopped. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do though. I didn't know that this bombed cover 3 cloud, but he's consistently running cover 3 cloud every play. So I think what I can do here. This is one of the plays that I really think is an underrated play. But watch this here. And he's just okay. Now we're using an outside third. Yeah, I might get stopped here. Not gonna lie. Pretty solid defense. Let's see this. It's one of my favorite plays. It's a simple play, but it's pretty decent. We'll tight end. Oh, yeah. Because why he had no idea that I told him to run a slant, like in real life. I mean, that's just so realistic. Just getting the crowd going. You know, sometimes there's these situations where they just, miscommunication. They can't hear what you have to say, and that's real life. That's very realistic. All right, watch. I'm literally gonna get stopped right here. Please. Yes, very good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if it's an outside third, he's covered through clouding. I really want to be on the left. Let's see if this crosser should bomb. Yeah. Oh yeah. Split him. Motion angle wheel, most underrated play in the Eagles playbook, gets us into the end zone for 6 after we almost got stopped. And as you see from the previous play feature, another match coverage. And at some point, we're just going to have to stop running match coverage because match coverage is not very good in this game. As you see, cover 3 match, 1 play touchdown. Cover 4 palms, 1 play touchdown. At some point, we're going to have to stop calling match coverage, Gavin. All right, so we got about 4 minutes left about 5 minutes left, just under 5 minutes left in this game. Realistically, the way that I'm going to play defense on this drive, again, when you get somebody in position where they have to beat you passing the ball, it really, really unlocks, I think, a way to play defense where you can just play very simple defensively. But when someone like this has the threat of the run, it really hurts your ability. As you see, I mean, just a great run call. I mean, yeah. So if they don't have that as a threat, like if that's not a threat, it really makes the game a lot easier to play defensively. I love this Tampa 3 for these obvious passing situations. 3rd and 9. And you're gonna see I'm gonna be in this most of the game, probably until he shows me he can beat it. But basically, what we're doing here is we're just outside thirding, and then we have these vert hooks. The vert hooks are really helpful for stopping these seam streaks, and then the outside thirds. This hurts, boys. This hurts. Yeah. Pick artist 6'8", 9, and he just look at this game, bro. Look at how much pain this causes me. The crazy part is they both have KOs. Just a great read by my opponent. Double coverage, mossed me, and we're gonna block that kick. Got that kick field goal block glitch, boys. Tony Gonzalez on the outside on field goals is a glitch. Not gonna lie. Whew. I tell you what, I was hoping, this is one of those games of Madden you just want to put behind you. You want to, realistically, we should be clocking this, but it's oh Lord Gavin. You know what I mean? So we'll see what we can do. What I should do is run the ball to the left because I want to try to bomb his. I'm going to go RPO bubble here. He'll probably give me the bubble too. Uh-oh. I did not mean to throw that. All right. PS snag. I was thinking about this. If he runs the cover 3 cloud, I would think that this has a chance. We'll see. And it matched. Shame. All right. That's all right. Great user by oh Lord Gavin. This spin move is insane from Dickerson, not going to lie. Spin cycle with tank is like a really, really good stack because tank just makes it so they don't really fumble as much as they do if they don't have tank. Okay, spin them all out. Jukebox. Man, my stick skill gets really, really, really good whenever they put abilities in the game to make the spins work. I'm not going to lie. Gavin. I wonder if that's how you say his name. Or is it Gabe in? Gaben? Maybe that's how you say his name? These are the questions you wonder. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the ebook, Eagles ebook is, I think Eagles is the best. A lot of people like Niners. I have a Niners breakdown in there as well. But Eagles is pretty good. I think Eagles just spaces the field really well for the way I like to play. Anyway, Jimmy Graham answering back on the offensive side ball, not able to get the job done. And here we go, boys. This is the best play in Eagles that nobody runs. This is fake jet pass power. And with Trez, this is one of my favorite goal line runs. As you see, the Red Sea just parts. Able to get in there for 6. And Gaben still fighting, though. When you can make plays like he's able to make on the offensive side of the ball, you always fight. You always stay alive. Imagine if he had this is what's crazy. Imagine if he had the threat of the I-form wing. If he had the threat of the I-form wing, this game would be completely different. Like, this is why it actually, and it's surprising, but it's actually so true. Like, this is exactly why you need to make sure you have kick enabled. Because just because of the fact that we kicked the ball off first is really the only reason that this game is going the way it is. Because you saw his first drive, it's like, what do? He's just running the ball, on first down, getting himself in good positions, having to overcommit to the run, then he passes, right? Able to be fairly balanced, even though to a degree it's almost like an ass Madden deal. And there he goes, just chucking up the Pickens the second time, and finally Peppers able to do what he does. And we're going to try to put 7 more on the board. We'll see if Gaben allows us to. He seems like a fighter. He seems like he's one of those guys that just doesn't go away easily. Always has faith that he's able to get back in the game. And I have not run this play. I need to run this play more. This is one of the best plays that nobody runs out of Eagles as well. This is PA crossers. This audible, because you go right into that trips, that spread alignment. Really nice play. Actually, a terrible play for the defense he called, but that's okay as we get a couple of yards. I'll tell you what, man. We've thrown for 306 yards. We have not thrown very many. I think we've won a couple incompletions. Let's see what we can do here. And just kind of the way, Maven just strikes me as a dude that's going to run man coverage again and probably going to be a cover 0. And he is, and that's actually embarrassing. I'm super mad at myself for throwing that. I thought that was just going to cut. I got bumped. I have circle for a touchdown, by the way. Because he bumped circle's guy. That's what's so sad. I knew it was cover 0. I knew what was going to happen. But normally in cover 0, sometimes that safety will just like get over the top of that. And he just took such a weird angle toward the ball. Oh, what a great defensive play call by my man Gaben. See, this is why he doesn't quit out of games. He knows he always has a chance if his defense is on the field to be able to get a stop. Here we go. We're going to cover 2 the bunch side, and we're going to cover 3 the left side here. I love to run curl flats. I think curl flats are one of the most underrated zones in the game, as he decided he didn't want to throw the touchdown. He'd rather throw a 7-yard curl. Great read. I love when the game just bugs too, and I can't adjust. And then now we're lagging. Now we're lagging early. Actually, we're late in this, but yeah, this is okay. I need to call timeout because I'm not about to do that. I need to get back in my defense because we're lagging so bad I can't get my setup in. So we need to get back in that Tampa 3. Tampa 3 is such a good defense. It's actually really good with this mid-read, too. Let's stay on the streak. He's going to complete it. It's so painful to play these. I'm telling you, like, this is a painful game right now. It really is a painful game, I'm going to contain... hard flats, please. And he's just, going to work the ground game here. Down 15 with a minute and 1 timeout, but why not? Why not work that ground game in this situation, Now he's going to run quick slants. He's probably going to dot me. He almost did. Dude, I can't move. I cannot move. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about players that play similar to this guy, but... one of the things that they have going for them is it's literally like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like they make this, it's like something happens when you play these people where I don't know if it's like a lag switch glitch or what, but you just I promise you just randomly, you're just not allowed to move. You're just not allowed to move. It's just the way life is in games like this. I don't know what it is. All right, this is one of my favorite defenses. Let's see if I can get it done here. As long as he doesn't run, we should be okay. He's going to throw right out. Dude, is he lowballing stuff? What is he doing? All right, another great defensive stand. And hopefully we won't throw the ball to the wrong team. That's the goal on this drive. I can't believe that and here we go. Great defense from Gavin here. Why wouldn't you come out and field goal block in this situation? I mean, just a W. Just a great defensive play. Love to see it. Love to see it, boys. And yeah, this is head to head. This is the current state of Madden. It's a tough scene right now, boys. It's not a lot going for the game. But he did moss us with George Pickens. And ultimately, he trusts his defense. He fights to the bitter end. You can't be mad at a man like this. the end of the day, sometimes you just got to put some respect on his name. User in the linebacker, able to play just perfect defense there. Ed Tutal not able to make the catch, but we end up coming away with the victory. Thanks for watching, boys. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And yeah, this is the current state of Madden 25. So thanks for watching.